Greetings, everyone. I'm Priestess Sekhmet. I'm a spiritual trainer and psychic life coach, and I'd like to welcome you to today's live stream. Thank you for those of you that are coming into the room. I appreciate you. Please be sure to hit the like button and help our live stream reach the FYP so that we can get more followers and get more friends and reach our goals. Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to today's live stream. It's going to be very exciting. Just so you know, for the super fans, today's live stream is being recorded. So make sure that you watch the playback on our super fans website at priestesssekhmet.com. You can see the website right here, /superfans. And remember, superfans, not only do you get to see the playback, but you also get to see the video of the week of our live trainings on our Sunday Superfan live stream. So if you don't want to miss those trainings, I am sharing with you my 7-day mini magic course. And each week we're going over one of the modules from that video, and we're learning about manifestation. We're learning about the powers of creation. We're learning about how to use our creative powers to manifest our desires effectively and consistently. So you don't want to miss that. Also, for those of you that are visiting us, welcome into the room. I'm Priestess Sekhmet. I'm a spiritual trainer and psychic life coach. I work with my angels, my ancestors, my spirit guides, and my star family. And today we're going to be talking about 3IATLAS. The ancestors are communicating to us through the stars. The ancestors are sending us beautiful messages. Thank you for liking the live stream. I appreciate you. Thank you for everyone who's coming in the room as well. We are looking for you to join our tribe. We are inviting you to become a super fan. If you become a super fan, on Superfan Sunday, you will get access to my training videos. If you'd like to know more about my training, you can visit my website here at priestesssekhmet.com, and you can also check out my book, The Psychic Power Book, which is now available on TikTok. So look into my shop, and it'll tell you a little bit more about the training. But essentially, the ancestors are teaching us how to be focused, how to have intention, how to release what's blocking us, and how to manifest. Once you release what's blocking you, manifestation becomes effortless. We're always manifesting. We're always creating. The issue is that for most of us, we're creating what we don't want instead of what we do want. And I did that for most of my life until I started practicing meditation. And when I began practicing meditation, that's when my connection to my angels and my ancestors increased. I began receiving instant telepathic communication, which I had already been doing most of my life, but I would phase in and I would phase out of reality and my connection to them. And I wasn't very conscious. But meditation helped me to breathe, and it helped me to relax, and help me to focus. So meditation is very important. Thank you for those of you that are coming into the room. Thank you for those of you that are watching. Today we're going to be talking about 3IATLAS and the messages that the ancestors are giving us about this so-called comet, which is actually a light ship coming, with our ancestors and ancestral knowledge, ancestral wisdom, ancestral power. And the ancestors have given me a message here today that I'm going to share with you in a moment, and what they want us to know about this 3IATLAS. Be Earth Angel, a super fan, is in the room. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Be Earth Angel says, hello, beautiful soul. Greetings, and thank you for the rose. I appreciate you. Let me see if I can get my sound effects today. I think we had fun with these effects last week. And we got to give props for those of you that are showing us love and those of you that are standing with us, helping our tribe to grow. So remember, again, as a super fan, you have access to our website, to the playbacks, to the video of the week, and not only that, but also access to my video catalog. The videos in the catalog at this time have to do with the owl and the crow. And sure enough, the crow has shown up again in the ancestor message today. So you don't want to miss this message, because the ancestors are talking to us about what is about to happen to Earth. Okay, so please share this video so more people can hear this message. Excuse me. Thank you so much for all your likes and gifts. Elite Goddess Forever is in the room. Welcome and thank you. Thank you for the gift. I appreciate you. Please help us reach our goal today, guys. We have a goal of 10 hand hearts. And this week I put the actual gifts here so that you can see them. In case we reach our goals early, before our list is full. So if you'd like to get a reading today, please help us reach our goal by giving a hand heart gift or one of the other gifts here. So we have a variety of gifts that we can give today. We can give the Flex Me gift, and we can also give this Night Star gift. Thank you for the gifts coming in, guys. Appreciate you so much. Also, help me keep track, guys, of the hand hearts as they come in. Just put someone's name when you see someone that gave a hand heart or one of these gifts. Just put their name in the chat for me, okay? So that we don't miss anybody. Because sometimes it starts moving fast, and I know in the future it's gonna really move fast. We just got a hand heart coming in from Ariel Shanura. Thank you, Goddess, for the hand heart. We're gonna go ahead and get our list started. Thank you so much. Ari, greetings, Goddess. Thank you. Excuse me. And welcome. Please help me, Goddess, keep track of these gifts today. Can you help me do that? I trust you. We have hand hearts coming in now, guys. We have Ari at number 1. We have Elite Goddess at number 2. And we have Be Earth Angel at number 3. And Ari, you might have missed our notice, but the ancestors gave me a word of excuse me, I'm detoxing, guys. We talked about it last week. The ancestors don't want us to gift our gifts to people. And the reason being is because the ancestors don't want people to take advantage of that. And the ancestors want people to give their own gifts. Okay? So we're just going to keep it simple. We're not going to have a lot of rules. We're just going to have only one rule. And the rule is we're doing free readings in exchange for those of you that want to give a gift. And we're doing it in the order in which they come in. And if you can't stay in the room, it's better that you don't get on the list and just leave that space open for someone that is willing to stay here and support us, okay? Okay, thank you, guys. Okay, let's see. Thank you for the rose. Is this 444? 444. Greetings, Monet. Thank you for the hand heart. Appreciate you. I'm so glad you were able to make it today. We're going to put Monet on number 4. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you. Thank you for all the beautiful gifts. We have Be Earth Angel coming in as a title gifter for the roses. We have 444 joining the fan club. Welcome. Thank you, guys. Greetings. So again, I'm going to get into this ancestor message. When we get up to 20,000 likes, we're going to start doing our readings. And so it usually takes us a little bit of time. So for those of you that can, please hit the screen and get that like button going so we can get our likes up. And as soon as we get up to that goal point, then we'll start doing the readings. Thank you. Anna Garcia is here liking the live stream. Thank you. Thank you for everyone who's coming in the room. Okay, you guys are going to need your pen and paper today because we are going to be jam-packed with information coming from the ancestors. We have downloads coming in. The ancestors have messages for us today. They have one very clear message, and that's get ready. Get ready for what's coming with 3IATLAS, the energies that it's bringing in and the meaning of this celestial event. It definitely has a meaning. The meaning is so powerful and so clear and so profound and so prophetic that there was even a movie that was signaling this event. And they put that movie in my feed last night. I never even heard of this movie. How many people have heard of the movie called Cloud Atlas? Let me know in the chat if you've heard of Cloud Atlas. Thank you for liking the live stream, guys. We're up to almost 2,000 likes. Our goal right now is 20,000 likes, so we need everyone to like the live stream. We have 11 people in the room. Please help us reach our goals. Okay, so that's the first thing you want to write down is watch the movie Cloud Atlas. And I'm going to tell you about that movie if we have time, because the ancestors have a message, and the message is about that movie too. And essentially the movie, let me just tell you guys real quick about the movie. The movie is about the future of Earth and how we're all connected and how we were all brought together on this planet to create a timeline, a future timeline where we survive catastrophic events that are being manifested by people in the lower worlds, people controlled by darker energies, by the darkness of their own consciousness, okay? And so we are here, according to this movie, to raise the consciousness of the planet, to overcome our fears and calamities of self-destruction or even planetary annihilation. The annihilation of all mankind is what the movie is really talking about. It's a post-apocalyptic type of movie, but it is similar to The Matrix. It is the Matrix of our time, and it was also produced by the same people who produced The Matrix. So it is another Matrix movie. Some kind of way it got under the, but timing is everything. And G says, that's my favorite movie ever. The 80s chick is in the room. Welcome, greetings. Good to see you. And Ari is sharing the live, and our likes are going up. We're almost to 3,000 likes, guys. Thank you for the likes. Please continue to help us get those likes up. We're going for 20K. And as soon as we get these likes up, we'll be doing our live readings. So if you'd like to get on the list for a reading, you can give one of these gifts here. And I also put the how to get a reading down here. So let's do that. Thank you so much. And sweet cereal Pisces, okay? I hope I'm saying that. Cereal Pisces says, I'm going to watch it today. I have seen Stargate and I have seen Interstellar, and Interstellar is so much aligned with what we're talking about today. When we talk about 3IATLAS and we talk about the return of our ancestors, and we talk about what these movies mean with Interstellar and with Comet Atlas, because the ancestors have been arriving. Some of them are already here. It's a lot to it, guys, but be sure to follow me, because this is the message that the ancestors have been giving me for years. And I'm going to roll in a clip in a minute. I'm going to roll in a clip to show you what happens when the veil is removed and the ancestors begin to return into our energy fields, into our environment, as the vibration of the planet raises and this veil between the worlds becomes more thin. So thank you so much for liking the live stream, guys. We're almost up to 4,000 likes. Let's give our likers some love. Appreciate you guys. Greetings, Rachel B. and Butterfly Goddess. Thank you guys for coming in the room. What I may have to do, so far, we have 4 people on our list to get a reading. And what I may have to do is I may have to just go back before the time and just check on this. But the last person I have on the list is Monet. Let me move this over a little bit. Who's next on the list? Uh-oh. I'm going to have to do a lot of maneuvering here. Yeah, I need to see these gifts. Okay. I have Monet. It's the last one on the list. Okay, great. All right, guys. It's a lot going on. This veil is thinning, and it happens around November the 1st. Last November is when the ancestors really awakened me to their presence, and they wanted me to know we're here, like you're getting closer, like you're getting higher, like you keep going higher, and pretty soon you will see us. That's how it goes, guys. You raise your vibration, you activate your halo, your third eye becomes more active, and you can see. Okay, and we're going to be able to see like with our physical eyes. Okay, not with just our third eye, but our third eye has to be active. Rachel B says, wow, that's exciting. I'm adopted, so I don't know my ancestors. Okay, that's a good point. Now, you have ancestors beyond just your immediate mother and father or grandparents, okay? Our ancestors never forget us. It doesn't matter if we get adopted. It doesn't matter if we break away from our family like my parents did. My parents were black sheeps that left and raised us with no grandparents. So we still, our ancestors can contact us. My ancestors from the Rishi level being one of the most highest levels that a soul will raise up to depending on its level of consciousness, began contacting me as a little girl. Okay, so they will come to you in your dreams. They will speak to you through books. They will speak to you through signs and synchronicities. Be Earth Angel says, when I elevate, they put me on an elevator. Okay, in my dreams. That's right. That's right. Me too. Elevators are very symbolic of raising your consciousness and elevating. And so are escalators. And so are stairs. Okay? Thank you guys for all the gifts. I appreciate you. Thank you, Ari, for the roses. And thank you, 444 for the Go Popular gift. Thank you guys so much. Okay. So this veil is going to be thinning, guys. And the ancestors want us to be prepared. They want us to be focused. They want us to pay attention, okay? Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready for November? Did somebody make a song? A song just popped in. Ooh, I'm seeing something. What was the name of that song? I'll be waiting in November. I'll see you in November. Isn't that a song by these old 90s groups, guys? He used to be with the Fugees. What was that guy's name? I'll see you in November. And he was on an escalator in the video. Sweet November. Dr. Davis, is that the name of the song? One of the Fugees, what's his name? After him and after the group broke up, he went solo. Wyclef, yes. What is the name of that song? Oh, I'm going to play that song, Wyclef. Let me make a note of that. Because we're talking about escalators. We're talking about the upper worlds. We're talking about November. You know, even September with Earth, Wind, and Fire is also prominent, been coming up in my spirit. Guys, please help us reach our goal today. Our goal is 10 hand hearts or one of these gifts here to get on our list for a reading, or just help us reach our gift today, our goal today with these gifts, and we will greatly appreciate it. It would mean so much. These gifts really help our live stream. It helps us keep from getting violations, which we did receive a violation for one of our live streams not being active enough. Okay? So gifts are really important, and so are the likes. And the likes and the gifts help us get out into the FYP, and it helps more people hear these messages. So thank you so much for your support. Gone till November. I'll be gone till November. I'll be gone till November. Whoa, that's even deeper. Gone till November. Till November. See? He might have been telling us something, guys. I got to go back and watch that, because the ancestors have been giving us this message. Thank you for the hand hearts, Dr. Davis. I'm going to put Dr. Davis as number 5 on the list just in case she would like a reading. I'll be gone till November. Yes, that was it. I'll be gone till November. So make sure you guys, super fans, watch the playback for last week, because the ancestors gave us a beautiful story about how what's going on with us, their children, and how they left us here to take care of the home while they went on vacation. And when they came back from vacation, we had destroyed their house. And they're not really pleased about that. And so here in today's reading, the Earth Keepers are again in the challenge area. Not only that, the crows showed up again as the outside influence, or the reason that the ancestors have issues with those of us that didn't hold it down while they were gone. So the ancestors could be saying, I'll see you in November. We'll be gone till November. And another message that came up last week, guys, was about these holidays. People want to control what we think and what we believe about these holidays. But the ancestors say that they put these markers on certain points in time because of galactic alignments. And we have the galactic alignment here on our pathway today. Okay? There's nothing to fear, be Earth Angel. This is a beautiful time on the planet, because we're being reunited with our ancestors. We're being reunited with one another, and we're being restored. Our planet is being restored to a heaven on earth, to a Garden of Eden, to peace, to unity, to oneness, to love. The only issue, the only one that probably are scared are these crows. And these earth-keeping crows, okay? These are black magicians that have put everyone in poverty and that have subjugated us to slavery and made us slaves when we're divine beings. We're not supposed to be in slavery. We're not supposed to be tied to these jobs and to these corporations and to these everything that we've been tied to with the breakdown of our systems and industries, if you know what I'm talking about. Somebody said the elite. Yes, that's right. They made themselves the elite, and they're not our elite, okay? They are our equals, is what they are. And some of them are not even that. Some of them are not even human, guys, anymore. Okay, they lost their humanity. And that is what this movie is about. This is called 3IATLAS. Now, an interesting thing about this movie, 3IATLAS, is that everyone that is a part of this mission to save the planet, to save humanity, to deliver them from slavery. Remember last week, let my people go. That is the battle cry, the drum of the ancestors. Let my people go. In the movie, everybody had a comet tattoo. Did you guys know that? Everybody had a comet tattoo. And one of the elders, he had a comet tattoo on the back of his head. Thank you for sharing the live. Raw Goodness is in the room. Excuse me. And thank you for the gifts, guys. Raw Goodness came in with 5 live gifts. I appreciate you. Thank you for that. They all had comet tattoos, guys. I'm telling you, the ancestors are saying 3IATLAS is bringing in positive, powerful, uplifting energy to awaken us. This is a great move in the Great Awakening. Now, we went through a Great Awakening so many years ago, maybe about 5 years ago, something of that nature. And a lot of people began waking up to the matrix and disconnecting from media and mental programming and things of that nature. But still, a lot of us still need to awaken. And so 3IATLAS, the ancestors are saying, is awakening us. Now, when it comes to these crows, okay, this is just a symbol of the earth keepers, the ancestors who fell and who were supposed to hold down the planet while our parents were away. Okay, the ancestors are saying, don't give into their energy, don't give into their mind control, don't be caught off guard, don't miss this opportunity because you're not awake, because their job is to keep you asleep so they can control you. And this is what the movie is about. Even the Matrix, it's the same thing. It's about us looking like we're crazy in the world, trying to wake people up to the control features that's happening while everyone thinks that we're crazy and we're off our rockers because they want to be a part of the system. They want to keep the system going. But the ancestors are saying the system is falling now. This is it. This is Babylon falling. This is it falling for real. It's been gradually falling. It's going to keep gradually falling. And this is what I mean when I say darkness falls. So when I say darkness falls, if you go to my page and you look at my profile, you'll see me talking about darkness falling, 3IATLAS. As you awaken and you rise into your true self and your true power, all the shadows and all the darkness falls. And it has nothing to hold on to. So make sure, don't miss that live stream from last week, guys. Let's see some of these comments. B Earth Angel says, wow, I have a triangle on my face with moles. I have always had it. And Rachel B says, yes, it's been really cool watching people wake up. And Butterfly Goddess is in the room. Welcome and sharing the live. Thank you so much. We have Ari purchased the workbook. Yes, please do. It is now available on TikTok. So just go to my shop and get the Psychic Power book. And it will help you to balance your energy, help you to focus your attention, develop your spiritual practice, raise your vibration, align your chakras, awaken your third eye, banish dark energy, entity attachments, cord cutting, sacred bathing, sacred healing, sacred house cleansing, everything that you need to do, ancestor offerings, all in this book in an adult activity style, which is really fun and interactive. Okay, guys? Appreciate you. I'm also going to do a special. I'm not prepared to do it this week, but be on the lookout. If you can't get the book today, make sure that you're back here either on Sunday or next Friday, because I'm going to be giving something away with the sale of that book that you're not going to be able to get any other kind of way, and you're not going to want to miss that. And it has to do with free training and free coaching. Okay, so if you do buy the book today, I will give that to you as well. So we'll talk about it once you order the book. Okay, all right. Thank you for liking the live stream, guys. We're up to 16,000 likes. Appreciate you. Okay, let's see what else. B Earth Angel says that they feed off of your fear. And a sweet cereal Pisces says, agrees with that. Absolutely. Rachel B, I'm gonna, what did she say? Rachel B? I'm gonna watch that tonight. Yes, it's for free on YouTube, guys. Rachel B says, how long do you think it's gonna be until things get good? It's good now, but you have to be tuned in. We're already in the upper worlds depending on our consciousness, the ancestors saying. Now listen, that's what the ancestors really want us to recognize about these crows. That's what their job is, to keep you tired, to keep you blind to the fact that the ancestors are already here and that they're in you as well. And that the more you tune into yourself, the more you tune into your power. And your power is energizing, it's activating, and it helps you to create the reality that you desire. And that's what the movie is about, guys. It's about you create the reality, all of us together, by all having the single purpose, the same mission, and that's to rise up and to awaken. Okay? So we're not, the ancestors keep saying every week in these readings that it's only going to happen if you allow it. Okay? Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, 3IATLAS is going to appear in each person's reality the way they see it, the way they believe it. Some people see it as a psyop. So when their reality clicks in, their creative manifestation power clicks in, it manifests a timeline. It's all about timelines. It manifests a timeline for them, and they will see everything as a psyop, and they'll attract more of that psyop energy to them, and then it confirms and it confirms and it confirms until they learn that they're creating that. I used to be that way. And you go through that as you elevate. But if you're connected to the ancestors, they will awaken you to that reality, and they'll say, tune out, raise up, tune out, raise up. Okay, you know what's happening now. Okay, you understand how psyops work and all of that. But if you stay in that, you're going to experience it as a psyop. Now, if you raise your consciousness up higher, where you are already receiving downloads from the ancestors are already telling you that they're coming. Okay. And then when they start arriving, then they show you, this is us. This is what we're doing. So now instead of you seeing it as a psyop, you're pulling in confirmations that say, we already made a whole movie about this. Just like Interstellar and just like 3IATLAS, to confirm you that what you're experiencing, what you're living is real, and that they will give you the downloads, open your third eye so you can see what's coming next. Okay? What's coming next? The veil is separating. Okay, now, that veil, when it separates, the ancestors say, not everybody is going to see it with this moon card because their energy is too low. And in the last live stream, guys, the ancestors said that people are going to see it as they're going down, 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 because the darkness is falling. So if they stay in this dark energy, they're falling. And the answer is that they're falling and can't get up. And so in their reality, they're creating the fall. They're experiencing the fall. They're experiencing the collapse. It's not everybody. Some people are going to go on. Even when Atlantis fell, it wasn't everybody. Some people went on, and that's why we're still here today. You get what I'm saying, guys? Raw Goodness says the system be their comfort. That's right. Just like in the Matrix, that one guy, he wanted to keep eating the fake food and enjoying the fake reality. And that's okay. The ancestors say that's their choice. But they don't know where that road is leading them to. It's leading them to a complete disconnect from the Most High, from their ancestors, from their history, from their power. Now they're part of the system. They're being controlled by the system. Okay? And the system in the movie 3IATLAS, it start recycling them and feeding them to themselves. Now we see that happening already in this world. So that's the lower world. The ancestors say, come up out of that. You don't have to. If you continue down in that lower world and you get to that point where you're just consuming yourself, that's the serpent eating his tail. You're supposed to be done with that. You're supposed to have risen above that. Now you're feeding on your own self in the lower world. The serpent represents the lower world, the lower self, the lower timeline. Yes, that's what the ancestors are telling us. Rachel B, I got you, baby. Monica says, greetings, Monica. Dr. Davis says, yes, I understand. I find my knowing strengthening. Ari says, great book, guys. Thank you for that, Ari. Okay, I am Darlene says, will it get worse? It'll only get worse if you don't work on yourself. It's all about you working on yourself. So the ancestors are saying that we have to get used to how reality is created. The only way that your reality can be created for you is if you tune into the media and let them program you. Okay? So if they want it to get worse for you, it'll get worse for you if you believe that they control you and they control your reality. But you still have time to break out of that psychological program. That's the psyop. The psyop is believing that the reality controls you. You control the reality. And if you want it to get better, then focus on the reality getting better. Come up out of all of that dark energy. Focus on healing yourself. Focus on you. Focus on only you. Focus on your breathing, your relaxing, your alignment, your higher self, connecting to your angels and ancestors. That's enough to keep you busy. If you do those 5 things, it'll only get better for you. Are you hearing what I'm saying, guys? Thank you for liking the live stream. We have made it. We are at 21,000 likes. Thank you, guys. All right. So we will be getting to our readings. We want to keep those lights going, guys, okay? Because when the live stream gets quiet with the likes and with the comments, that lowers our ranking. So we have to keep those likes going, okay? I appreciate you guys. Let's see what else we have here. The Earth Angel, thank you for your support. Thank you for all the comments. Ari says we have to vibrate high. That's right. And so listen, guys. In the Psychic Power book, the ancestors gave me the dimensions, the third dimension, fourth dimension, fifth dimension, and the higher realms, okay? And how to categorize those with vibration and energy so you can know. There's another chart in there that shows you how you control your vibration, your elevation. So when we say vibrate high, the ancestors are literally showing us what that means. That means that your frequency needs to be at a certain gauge, just like a gas tank. And you need to be able to measure that. And you measure that by how you feel with your emotions. If you feel depressed, then you're low in the vibrational scale. So what does that mean? You need to focus on healing from depression. Point blank, period. Go to therapy if you need therapy. I went to therapy for many years and it helped me. That's why I am able to do what I'm doing now. Because once I start meditating and learning how to breathe and learning how to relax, then I could connect more clearly to my ancestors. And they said, baby, you need to go to therapy. And that was just step 1. Since therapy now, they're training me how to get that energy out of my physical body with yoga, with exercise, weightlifting, walking, food. This is where the ancestors want us to be. This is how life gets better. It's actually doing you. Okay? If you spend your time focusing on healing, focusing on leveling up, focusing on rising up, you will be in the higher vibrations. That's how you raise up, guys. If you focus on negativity, on darkness, on dark agendas, on psychological operations, and all of that what's going on, it lowers your vibration. Now, I'm not saying that you can't even look at some things that are going on, but some of us don't need to, especially if you're already vibrating low. You need to really get an instant lift up by either changing your diet or by exercising or by meditating or by prayer and connecting to the Most High. It's that simple, guys. For those of you that are still looking to the outer world and is this going to happen? Is that going to happen? Ancestors say, wake up. It's already happening. Even the Epstein files are being released and people don't see it. Okay? Even Christ is returning and people don't see it. All the prophecies are being fulfilled and people don't see it. You know, our physical body is metamorphosing right in front of everybody's eyes and people don't even see it. Our light body is activation. Our spiritual powers are coming online. It's just, people don't see it, guys. And that's part of what the ancestors are saying here in this reading. Let me show you guys something here. The ancestors are also saying the sun. This is all about the children of the sun. And we are the children of the sun, the children of the rising. The sun is rising within us, okay? All of what we learned about the sun and about Christ has all been symbolic until now. Now the prophecies are being fulfilled. The sun is rising within us. The galaxy is rising. Our planet is rising. Our consciousness is rising. It's all associated with our sun and with understanding our universe. That's why it's so important to pull in your energy away from too much social media and really start tuning within, because you are the sun, you are the galaxy, you are the universe, you are the creation, you are the creator. We are all one. And so you'll only know this when you stop and slow down and pull back and go within. It's that simple, guys. Stop running around looking for answers. You have to sit down. You have to be quiet. You have to go within. You have to pull away from all the chaos that's going on outside in the world and tune in. Get into the sun. Get into the sun. Go out into the sun. Go out into nature. Connect to the elements. Connect. It's time for us to connect, is what the Ancestors are saying, because with 3IATLAS coming into our galaxy, it's activating our sun. And remember, I asked the Ancestors for a sign. I asked them to do something with 3IATLAS. And when 3IATLAS went behind the sun, it set off a big, giant coronal mass ejection. Okay, so that was a major sign, because we haven't had a big one like that in a while. Thank you for the gifts, guys. Let me check on you guys over here with these gifts. We have Dr. Davis at number 5. If you'd like to get a reading today, please gift us with the hand heart or any one of these gifts here today. We're accepting all gifts here for a reading today. So you can give more than the hand heart. They're not showing us our live goals completely, but I have 5 out of 10. So we're looking for 5 more reads, 5 more gifts. If you could please help us out. Thank you so much. Thank you, Monica, for the heart me. Thank you, Be Earth Angel, for the roses. Thank you for the Go Popular gift, Monica, and the roses. Monica coming in at number 6 with the hand heart. Yay! Thank you. Appreciate you. So we have Monica here at number 6. We have 4 more spots open. Thank you for all the super fans who are showing up as well. Thank you, Ari, for the finger hearts. Thank you. And you are title gifter for the finger hearts. Let's give it up for Ari. Appreciate you. And we also have Monica coming in with 10 chili peppers. Thank you for that, Monica. And Rachel B coming in with roses. Thank you so much, Goddess. Thank you guys for all the gifts. Butterfly Goddess coming in with the money gun. Thank you so much. Thank you, Sweet Cereal Places, for the Heart Me gift and joining our fan club. Be Earth Angel is joining the fan club today. And Sweet Cereal Pisces coming in with a finger heart. Thank you guys for all the gifts. I truly appreciate you. Thank you. Appreciate you guys. All right. With that being said, guys, let's just take a short little intermission for a second. Please don't stop liking and don't stop commenting, because I'm going to roll in a short clip. It's about 10 minutes long. I don't think I'm going to show the whole 10 minutes. I'm going to show about 5 minutes of it and let you get a taste of what it is. But when we put a video here and I'm not moving, the algorithm or the AI thinks that I left the room, and they will violate us, okay? So I need you guys to be dropping comments about this video. Just anything, right? Drop hearts, drop comments, whatever you want to do. But keep that chat going and keep those hearts coming in while I play the video. Is that okay? I'm going to show you guys some live footage from my door cam of when the Ancestors started showing up at my house last November when the veil was thin, okay? Who's ready for that? Who's going to support me with that, guys? I really need your support on this, okay? Sweet Zero Pisces says, yes, thank you. Be Earth Angel says, yes, ma'am. Elite Goddess says, me. Aw, thank you, guys, okay? All right, let's keep it going. Here we go. Dr. Davis says, I will. Ari says, yes. The Earth Angel is on board. Okay, guys, here we go. I want to see those comments coming in. I'll be bringing in comments myself, okay? Be down there comment with you guys. Wait a minute. I have about 3 screens that I have to work on here. Okay, here we go, video. All right. 1, 2, 3, and go.
Are the UFOs known as flying rods a sign that our ancestors are present on Earth with us? And is there about to be an increase in UFO sightings and other light beam sightings reported in the immediate future? You don't want to miss today's broadcast, where I'll be rolling in 2 clips of psychic readings I did on my own light beam recordings and the messages that came forward from our ancestors. But first, I like to say welcome and thank you for joining us. You're listening to Psychic Talk with spiritual trainer and psychic life coach, Priestess Sekhmet. Now let's roll in those clips.
I did a reading on a recent UFO sighting and received a very clear message from the ancestors that goes along with the messages that they've been giving me about their return. So they really are ready to return, and they are now in the process of appearing in bigger and more exciting ways in terms of UFO sightings, because they really want influencers, social media influencers, to work with them to get these videos out there.
This is a reading that I'm doing for the collective about the presence of the light beams and other UFOs appearing on camera, and also in reference to previous readings that we've done and messages that they've given us about their desire for us to record these interactions and share them with the public so more people can know that they're here and that they have a message for us, and that it's important that we understand what we're going through right now, because we're going through a bombardment of light particles that are coming in from the sun. It's raising the vibrational frequency of the planet. It's raising our vibration. It's making us more magnetic. It's making us more attractive. It's making us more creative, and it's making us manifest more quickly. And so it's important that we get these messages so we can understand how to work with this light and work with this energy, because if we're not doing it intelligently, we can manifest things that we don't desire, or we can get confused and not understand why we're manifesting what we're manifesting. So in this particular reading, the first column is showing me about the power of our manifestation and how these light particles, light beams, light energy are coming in to help us to manifest. And that's what the overall energy of the reading is about. It's also showing me how we're able to attract light beings to us by being grounded in our energy, by being stable in our energy, and also being connected to the divine. So there's a very strong indication here that these light beings are manifesting due to a connection to the divine, a very grounded connection. And so it's also important that we understand that when we do connect to the light, when we connect to the ancestors, when we connect to the Most High, when we connect to the divine, we need to balance those energies by grounding them into the physical reality and being grounded into the earth plane. It's also a manifestation of the merging that is occurring between heaven and earth. It's a beautiful manifestation of the higher realms merging with the lower realms, creating a new realm here, is what I'm seeing in the energy. This is a blessing. This is a gift. This is a wonderful time to be alive, is what I'm getting in the first column. When I look at the second column here, the light beings show up as rods in the reading, and that's how I was able to identify them as flying rods right away, because I've heard of those before and I wasn't sure what they were. And I decided to do a reading on them to identify them, and so I began identifying them as ancestors from other videos out there on the flying rods. And then when they showed up here, oh my goodness, that was just amazing for me. And so I was also able to identify them as my ancestors. 3 in particular have been showing up consistently in the reading, and that's my mother, my father, and my godfather. And I see my godfather here as well in this column. And so Our ancestors are also guardians, okay? So if we are not clear on that part, we should be clear on that part because that's coming through here as well. They manifest in different ways, in different dimensions, and in different realms. So on the physical realm, you'll see them as a light rod. On the spiritual realm, they'll manifest as an angel or a light being or an etheric being, an energy being. They're also part of our spirit team. So they're our guardians and they're part of a team that helps us to perform certain duties and certain positions and offices that we hold on the physical plane. So we all have our different part. This is what I'm seeing here in the reading for the second column. And also communication. So the spiritual team is here also to communicate messages, to give clarity, to give a point of focus, to deliver missions, to honor contracts and agreements, and to ensure that those contracts are honored, to support us in communicating these messages is what I'm getting here in the second column. And in the third column here, the underlying influence has to do with the ending of an old era. The old earth age is what I'm getting here, an awakening from that energy and kind of like a timeout to be able to transition from one earth reality to a new earth reality. And this is why the light beings are showing up. This is why we're manifesting them at this time, because we're actually moving between realms. We're transitioning between dimensions. So we're going from one lower dimension into a higher dimension here, while also at a very slow pace, slow enough to be able to absorb the energies to make the transition, which is not an easy one. It takes a little bit of time to go through this transition, because as we leave the old earth reality, there is a lot of letting go involved and a lot of releasing from ways of being that have kept us stuck, that have kept us stagnant, and that have held us in a certain frequency for a long period of time. And I'm speaking of generations, ancestral energy that that's been transferred to us from our ancestors that we've carried, and now we're transitioning out of it now. We've completed a karmic cycle is what I'm feeling and sensing here. And so it's also the underlying influence as to why we're seeing these light beams and what they're here to help us to do. Okay, in the next column here, I have the outside influence. And so also here, when it comes to the outside influence, and it talks about the transition as well, it's talking more about the spiritual transformation, moving into the next level of reality. So I'm able to see here the strength, the power, the light. We're also becoming light here. Okay, so this is a new being. This is a new light being created from the human genome. Okay, so the human genome is actually in transition as well. So our DNA is actually transitioning here as well. As the earth transitions, we transition with it. So the earth is becoming a light being as well. Okay, so this came up before in the last video, I believe, that we did when we talked about the sun's halo. So I think that's part 3, where it talks about the rapture and the earth becoming a star. So again, I'll put this all in a playlist for the sun is what I'll do. So yes, this column here is really talking about a glorious event that is occurring right now as we are working with our ancestors, and they're appearing to us as beings of light. They're helping us to heal, and it's the end of a long, hard journey here is what I'm being shown. And on the pathway, on our collective pathway, I'm seeing resurrection here. I'm seeing a rapture again here. And when I talk about the resurrection and the rapture, in this particular column, it could totally be a global event, a light event, like we've spoken about in the past. But I'm feeling more transition energy here. I'm feeling like we're really being worked on mentally. It's like a communication, preparation. There's a lot more work to be done before we just rapture out of here. But it is a preparation for a much more elevated and higher way of being that we're transitioning into, but it's not yet. So I'm seeing a lot of time passing here to prepare for this great light event here. And it has to do with us being in tune with the harmonic frequencies of the higher intelligences which are coming through from our ancestors. Oh, thank you for that. And they're communicating with us, and they want to communicate with us telepathically to help us to grow, to help us to expand. They're here to support us. They are our spiritual team, here to give us the knowledge that we need to make this wonderful transition here. So it's very important, they're saying, and I'm feeling so strongly. I just feel exhilaration all throughout my being right now that this is why they're here. They're here to communicate with us. They want us to open up our ability to be able to telepathically communicate with them so that they can give us the communication, the downloads, and the information that we need to grow, to expand, and to heal so that we can transition with the earth in this wonderful, glorious event. In the final outcome here, I'm seeing us move on to a different way of life here. I'm seeing life being more beautiful. I'm seeing a new cycle here. I'm seeing people more focused on their mission, people becoming more focused on their work, what they're here to do in any capacity. In any capacity. So just because you have ancestors that are working with you to transition to higher levels of consciousness doesn't necessarily mean that that's your mission and that's your work. You may be a carpenter, you may be a nurse, you may be a school teacher. Whatever it is that you're here to do, you're going to be doing it in a more harmonic way, with more peace, with more balance, with more light, with more love, with more intelligence, with more grace, and with a much stronger presence of the ancestors and the angels around and about you. You're going to begin to have more energetic interaction with them. Not everyone is going to have telepathic communication. Not every soul is that advanced. But whatever level of being you are, you do have a spiritual team. They're there to work with you, to protect you, and to support you, and to help you to prepare for this wonderful time that you came here to experience with the rest of us here. In the challenge area, I'm seeing apathy as being one of the biggest issues that the ancestors are here to awaken us to, that they...
Okay, guys. I'm not going to teach a whole lesson with that, but thank you guys for everyone who participated in the chat. And thank you for liking it. Just so you guys know, just to give you an idea, because I'm going to be sharing clips with you throughout the live streams as we move forward. And I really appreciate your support. We do get flags from TikTok, and I don't think they really want us to show a video too long. And it says it's detected that the live chat didn't appear on your screen in the past 2 minutes. And so they monitor, you know, how much movement, how much chat is going on. And so I got a warning because I wasn't chatting. So thank you so much for all the questions and the comments that came in during the video. And thank you for everyone who liked. And thank you for, I think, at Donder Philippi, or Philip Donder. Thank you for the hand heart gift. And I'm going to put you on the list as number 7. So let's give it up for all of the gifters. I appreciate you guys so much. Okay, listen, let me answer one of the questions. Essentially, what I wanted to share is kind of like to help awaken some of you to the presence of the ancestors as the veil thins and as the signs and the symbols begin to show up in your reality, confirming that you are rising up and that you are seeing or feeling or hearing. You know, your gifts are going to be able to come online, and these are gifts that are being activated within you. These are gifts that you were born with, but because most of us were born in the low vibrational frequency bands, all of our gifts weren't online. Some of my gifts have been online my whole life, but now they're being activated to a higher degree. So I'm dreaming a lot more, which takes me into a dream that I had that this reading is based on, that the movie I mentioned earlier, 3IATLAS, is based on, that I know the ancestors want to talk to us about, because we're still having challenges recognizing what it means when we talk about new earth reality, higher vibrational consciousness, and the events that occur during these cycles. Not everybody is going to see them. Okay? So I had a dream a couple of nights ago. And this dream is symbolic, guys, okay? So bear with me. In this dream, I remember getting a Jeep, and as soon as I got in a Jeep, I started to drive, and I went right over a cliff. And as I went over the cliff, something grabbed the Jeep in the air and pulled it back onto the mountain, because I was up on top of a mountain. Okay, you guys following me? This dream is going to awaken you to a higher level of thinking about how reality works. So knowing how reality works will help you when you hear that these big events are occurring, and why some people see it and why some people don't see it. There's two different realities, two different timelines. We're not all on the same timeline. Remember, our timeline will play out based on our consciousness and what we're creating, what we're manifesting with our thoughts and with our feelings, okay? Are you guys with me on this? Thank you. Let me see what they're saying here. Sweet Cereal says yes. Donder Philippi gave us a masquerade gift. Thank you for the gift. Appreciate you. Be Earth Angel says, when they work on me, I feel I wake up. You feel it? Yeah. Your ancestors are working on you. And they do work on us. And El Chapo 5 says, your voice is relaxing. Thank you. And Sweet Cereal says, I have dreamed in lucid dreams almost every night my entire life. Yes, that's a sign of an awakened being. The Earth Angel says, my gifts, I've had them when I was little, but I had so much trauma I had to heal. Yes, that's what happens when we're born into the lower frequency bands. We experience a lot of trauma. And so the ancestors are working with us in our sleep, in our dreams, in our daily events that occur in our lives to help us to heal. Okay, thank you for all the comments, guys. Dr. Davis says yes, you're speaking the truth. Thank you. Monica says, I feel like I'm on a higher timeline. Yes, your energy readings are demonstrating that and confirming that, Monica. But again, as this veil is thinning, guys, they said finish the dream. They said finish the dream. Okay, so anyway, once the Jeep got pulled back, I realized that a higher force had came in and had spared me, right? And so then I was looking down that mountain. It was like a rocky but muddy, like it had rained and it was real muddy. And I saw a man with a hat on, and he just picked up, he picked up like some plywood, and he just threw it on the ground, and he was getting ready to coast down, like he was just gonna, in the mud, and he was gonna coast down. Wow. And as soon as he laid down on that plywood to coast down, 2 ravenous dogs jumped on him, and they just started sucking the life out of him, and he instantly was gone, guys. And so in that scenario, the ancestor was showing me like 2 events happened almost at the same time. In one event, it was a situation where I had no control. My Jeep was going over the cliff. There's no way I could fix that. But something pulled me back, and showed me, oh, you were going, but a miracle just happened. And this is what we're saying. The ancestors are working miracles in our lives every day. Nobody sees it. Okay, but it's not just happening to one person, it's happening to all of us that are at a certain vibrational frequency above these lower frequency bands. These are just concepts to gather and to grasp. It's not a law here. So you can't apply this to every single thing. Well, this person died in a car crash. Were they in a low frequency band? No, that's not what that means, okay? We're just talking about miracles and when they happen and how they occur. And they typically occur when the ancestors get involved. And if you're connected to the ancestors, they're going to get involved, okay? Now, another thing that they want me to see in this dream is that when that man was getting eaten or sucked out, the life out of him by those dogs, I mean, they were on him. It was very hideous. I crunched down like behind a rock and just where I could see with my eyes, and I was looking at what was happening, and then it's like the dog saw me or felt me, and he looked at me, and then he started coming towards me. And when he came towards me, he just snuggled up to me and started whimpering. Okay, he switched timelines, guys. He switched dimensions, guys. He raised his vibration, guys. When he walked into my energy field, he was elevated. This is part of when your chakras are aligned, when your halo is activated, when your angels and ancestors are in your energy field, things change in your environment. Your reality is different, guys. Am I making sense here? Are you guys getting what I'm saying? And this is not just me. This is all of us that are connecting and raising and a part of this upper world reality. Sweet Cereal said, absolutely. Monica said, yes, thank you. This is serious. I hope you have the best day. You're doing the workout here. Oh, thank you. That was Sweet Cereal. Be Earth Angel says, Archangel Michael has shown me in human form in my dreams. That's right. Very good. Very good. Okay, guys, following good. All right. Okay, good. Yeah. Be Earth Angel says, I've seen ships and battles in the sky. That's right. That's right. Because that's going on. And if you're in the higher vibrational fields and you are awakened and you are connected, then you will see what is happening that a lot of people are not noticing or aware of. So if there's battleships and battles happening right above our heads, and you're tuned in, then you're going to catch that. And if you become a super fan, I'll share with you in my video catalog some of those sightings where the ancestors were showing us the actual battleships, the locations where they were happening at, the debris that was coming out of the sky. When a lot of that was happening, it's not happening that much anymore, just little skirmishes here and there, because a lot of it has been going on for the last several years. Okay, guys, so let's check it out. Did everyone get on the list that desired to be on the list? We have Donder as the last person on the list. Is it time for us to close up the list? I'm going to close out the list. Once I finish telling you guys about this dream, we're going to start doing our readings. Okay. So I think essentially that's what the ancestors were seeking to tell me now. After I woke up from the dream, of course I did an ancestor message reading to ask them, what was it that I was being shown? And they said basically that as the veil thins, we're going to be able to have access to our ancestors in a way that we didn't have access to them before, or it's going to expand and it's going to escalate, especially with dreams and with 3IATLAS. And so they're saying that 3IATLAS does stand for the third eye. As it's in our galaxy, more of us are going to have these awakenings. Our third eye is going to activate. More people are going to have dreams. People are going to see things in the sky, on the door cameras. So get your door cameras ready if you want to catch things in November. Make sure that. Don't be surprised if there's a lot of power outages and internet connection issues, because the ancestors say that we're connecting to a new internet as the whole planet. So don't miss that point, guys. We're connecting to a new internet for the whole planet. It's going to be intergalactic Wi-Fi, intergalactic. So we're communicating with other galaxies and even other universes depending on our level of consciousness. So as we awaken in our consciousness, it's going to manifest in the physical world. So as we communicate with other galaxies and other universes in our consciousness, it's going to manifest in the physical world. Okay? So if you hear that, know that that is really happening. And if you want to experience that, then tune into that. Whatever you tune into, that's the reality that you're going to create. And the ancestors are saying that as the earth keepers, that's our job. That's what we're supposed to be doing. We're supposed to be using our consciousness to create better worlds and better realities here. Okay? The ancestors say with this Andes cross right here, this is on our pathway as a group collective, and this means that we are being pushed up. We're being forced up by all the universal forces in the galaxy. This is a high time. This is a high time, meaning that it's past time for people to work on themselves, heal themselves, raise their vibration, raise their consciousness. If we don't do it, that's where the problems are going to arise because, again, the energies are falling. So you have to keep up with the energy, guys. It's like riding a surfboard on a wave. You guys follow me on that? It's all about us. It's all about us. Thank you for the gifts, guys. I appreciate you. It's about mastering. Some of us have mastered this level of consciousness, and we're riding those waves. So like B Earth Angel saying, I connect to the Galactic Federation beings. I can feel them when they show up and ask for what I want. So that's a high level of consciousness. So let's talk about that for a second. But I don't want to spend too much time because a lot of us don't even know this is happening, right? They don't even know. And they're hearing all these things and they're like, why is it happening to this person? Why is it not happening to me? Is it real? Is it not real? And it won't be real unless you practice. It won't be real. But, okay, these waves that's coming in to our galaxy, they're like this. They rise and they fall like this. And they build up and then they come down just like an ocean wave, right? And so when you tune into nature, you can feel it. You can feel the rising. Just like now, a lot of you guys feel it and you're saying, I need to rise my vibration. I need to get up higher. That's how it manifests. That's how you feel it. And so you start being guided by your angels and ancestors on what you need to do individually to do that. And some of you, as you do that, as you start meditating, as you start relaxing, slowing down so you can receive the signals, tuning into the sun, spending time in nature, then you'll start telepathically, intuitively knowing the steps that you need to take to maintain that stabilization. Because when you're riding a wave, you can crash out. And the reason people crash out is because they miscalculate or misunderstand or, they're off in the vibration. The best way to be able to ride those waves is vibrationally. You have to be tuned in and you have to be synchronistically aligned with it, and you just have to feel it and you have to just be the wave. So when you become one with the wave, that's when you can feel how it's going to go up and down. Are you guys following me with that? You can feel it. And so with us right now, we're making contact. This is open disclosure. It's not going to be like in the movies where they just come down and they just go into the White House and they show up on the cameras and we're here. It can happen like that in some people's reality. And the ancestors are saying that that's why they wanted to wait until we were conscious enough to be able to get these messages so we could know the difference between something that's fake and produced by the media to get us to thinking that they control the returning of the ancestor reality and the actual return, which is happening in the higher vibrations of consciousness that everybody is not going to see first. They're not going to see it because they're not awakened. Their gifts are not online. The ancestors are highly evolved beings, guys. They can't really be with everybody. They're way up there. But the planet is moving up, okay? The frequencies are coming in to raise us up, and we're awakening to them. And so the more we awaken to them, then we will see them. Am I making sense, guys? Am I making sense? Dr. Davis says, yes, you can feel it. The Earth Angel says, stop being in your head so much. It's the inner peace. Monica says, I got you. Thank you for the gifts, Monica, to love you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you for that. Thank you, Rachel B, for the roses. Ari says, my intuition is off the chain. I know that's right. Good job, guys. I appreciate all the chat going on here. Okay. Thank you. Sweet Cereal says, everybody run up those likes. I appreciate you. And the likes are at 42,000. Thank you guys for keeping those likes coming. All right. Okay, guys, with that being said, we're about to get into these readings. Thank you for liking the live stream. I'm going to read over the list, too, before I get started. Make sure I didn't forget anybody. But I think I received a hand heart from, is that El Chapo? Thank you for the gift, El Chapo. I have you at number 8. And we have 2 spots left. And thank you for all the super fans, too, that's in the live stream. We still have more openings left for anyone that wants to become a super fan. We have free video training on how to balance your chakras, how to focus your energy, how to connect to the angels and the ancestors, how to cleanse, how to heal, how to manifest, most importantly. These readings are going to be fun today, guys. I'm going to do it a little bit different. Thank you for the roses, Ari. And thank you for the love you so much, Sweet Cereal. Appreciate you. Thank you for the roses, Rachel B. And the alchemy is here. Welcome. Thank you for the heart me gift and for joining the fan club. Appreciate you. Okay. All right. I'm going to play some music if that's okay, if I can. Let's see if I can get it. Okay. Uh-oh. It stopped playing. Okay, guys. Are you guys ready for the reading? Is there anybody in the room that wanted to get a reading that didn't get on the list? Who's here ready for the reading? Let me see in the chat. Let's see who all stayed in the room. We have the Earth Angel. Monica is ready. Monica number 6. Be Earth Angel number 3. Donder is here, ready. Donder is number 7. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and close the readings now. The Earth Angel says, love hearing from the ancestors. And go to this image. The Earth Angel says, my name is Bobby with love. Hi, Bobby. We're going to do something a little different today. Today, I'm going to pull a mudra card. I'm going to pull one mudra card for each of you guys to get a general message just about something that the ancestors want you to focus on, okay? And then we'll pull some tarot just to kind of get a little bit of detail about what that might be, okay? So pay attention, relax your mind, tune into what the ancestors have to say to you. Thank you for liking the live stream. We're at 45K, and we have 214 people watching. Thank you for everyone watching, everyone giving gifts. Appreciate you. All right, let's go. First person on the list is Ari. Ari, are you ready? Did I miss Ari? Ari said she wanted to give her gift to someone. So I don't think Ari is getting a reading today. Okay, then we go to Elite Goddess. Are you still here? Thank you for the gifts, guys. I really do appreciate it. You don't have to get a reading. These are just for those that want it. All right, Bobby, are you ready? Be Earth Angel. We're going to pull a card for you. First card that flew out was Eternal Change. It will pass. Eternal change. It will pass. Things are changing in your life. Things are being released from your life. Things that you wanted to pass, things that you wanted to change are changing now. Be open to this change. You're beautiful. The ancestors are saying you're loved. You're beautiful. Let's see what the tarot has to say about this change. Your energy field is being filled with love and self-love. You're becoming more loving, more beautiful, more accepting of yourself. Beautiful on the inside and out is what I'm hearing. Beautiful on the inside and out. The beauty is overflowing. Because your focus is where it needs to be. You're releasing the past you. Yeah, this is all about you. The ancestors saying that you're doing a good job. Expect growth, exponential growth. Expect your gifts to grow, especially internally, emotionally, how you feel about yourself. Bobby is tears coming down. Yes. And she says, I love the new me. Yes, yes. It's beautiful here. With this temperance card in your mindset, this shows that you're doing the work. You're focused. And this is the reward of being focused. This is how you raise your vibration. You tune into yourself. You love yourself. You connect to yourself. You focus on yourself. Nobody gets to say what reality you're going to live. Okay, the aliens don't get to say it. The government don't get to say it. The social media don't get to say it. The group collective don't get to say it. See, in the past, they used to think that a long time ago. And that keeps you like this, a victim of circumstance. A victim of reality. But this is what it takes, guys. If you want to leave becoming a victim and feeling powerless to change your circumstances, focus on healing yourself. That's the answer. Okay? It's not war. It's not fighting against the system. These movies teach us the way you fight the system is you know yourself. It's knowledge of self. Is that right? Talk to me in the chat if you believe in knowledge of self, that knowledge is power. And that self-knowledge is preeminent. It's all about knowledge of self. That's it. When you know who you are, nobody can control you. See? And when you connect it to who you are, right, the Most High, nobody could touch you. Nobody gets to say. But when you don't know, that's when you become vulnerable. Okay? When you don't know, that's when, the ish hits the fan, right? Sweet Cereal said yes. We have some gifts coming in with thank you, Sweet Cereal, for the heart puffs. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Bobby says, that's true. I'm a child of the divine. I work for him. That's right. That's right. A divine child of the sun, guys. Okay, of the sun. And this sun that we have here, this is just a reflection of more suns and more suns and more suns. So we're like babies in the universe. Okay, we're babies. We're just awakening to the Most High. And remember that the Most High is the Most High Sun. Okay, the sun beyond suns. Okay, this is a new galaxy. We're brand new here. Okay, look at this universe as like a factory of souls. Okay, and the sun is the soul. That's why they call it SOL. And even in the movie, guys, in the movie, we've been talking about Cloud Atlas, okay, that predicts 3IATLAS and what it means. The city there that fell, that was destroyed, it was called Neo Soul. Okay, new soul. All right, that's Earth. We are a new soul being birthed, our new true self in the human form. Okay, the galactic superhuman connected to the Most High. What that looks like, this is the generation that's experiencing it, and this is what this energy is when it comes to self-love and self-knowledge. Okay, so they say you're doing good, you're focused, you're balanced, they're proud of you, Bobby. Thank you for the gifts, guys. I appreciate you. Thank you for the finger heart, sweet cereal. Appreciate you. And the heart puffs. Thank you. Thank you, Monica, for the lightning bolts and the pumpkins. Look, Monica came in with the gifts. Thank you so much. Thank you for the TGIF gifts and the heart puffs. Monica coming in with all the gifts. Love that. Thank you. Oh, look at this. Thank you for joining the fan club. Melody, appreciate you. Thank you so much. All right. That's right. We're all overcoming. Be Earth the Angel. Okay. Thank you for the likes, guys. We're up to 48,000 likes. Good job. Appreciate you. And thank you for everyone who's watching. We have 219 people watching. Bobby says, thank you, beautiful soul. That's Be Earth Angel. Okay, here we go. The next reading is for... Monet. Monet, did you stay with us? Are you here? Monet is here. Yay. Good job. Okay, this is for Monet. We're going to pull one card first and see what special message the ancestors have for you. This is just a general read, guys. If you'd like a more personal read where we spend time and ask questions to the ancestors, book a one-on-one session with me at priestesssekhmet.com. Okay? And also become a super fan. We're going to be doing more readings, personal reads in our super fan live stream on Sunday. Okay? Okay, this is for Monet. Riches, think big. And then release is on the bottom. Riches is the card that came out for Monet. This is manifestation power. This is a sign that what you're focusing on is on the way to manifestation. Are you following me? Are you ready to manifest? Are you manifesting? Riches means material wealth. Monet said yes. This is not emotional riches. This is real physical wealth coming in. A blessing, you know. Let's see what the ancestors say. We're going to get a little detail here with the tarot. Let's see what they're talking about. Monet said, yes. Bring it to me. What is on the way? Wow. Looks like this has to do with your family situation. Okay? And you providing for your family. The ancestors saying the more you release, the more you balance, the faster. And the faster it is for you to manifest what you need to provide, and the less hard work you have to do. The stress is going to leave here. So release the stress. Make sure that you're not carrying too much. There's a little inner healing work that needs to be done, Monet. They want to talk to you. They're trying to get your attention. They want to get your attention. They want to tell you what that is. But there's something there that it looks like a belief system maybe. If I was to just guess based on this, you might be doing too much, and they want you to learn how to get more by doing less. You know, for me personally, what I do is I actually use that mantra. I make more money doing less work. 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 Yeah. I make more, I work less. I make more, I work less. I make more, I work less. I get free money. I get unexpected money. Money is always coming to me. I'm always getting money. I love getting money. Money is good. Money is good, you know, if that's what you're focusing on, material wealth, because it takes money, right? So if for me, money I've had to work really hard, you know, for money, and I don't want to be doing all this work. I don't want to be doing all this stress, and it's up to me to change me. And what I need to release is my belief that I have to work hard, that it has to be this way, that I'm not being supported, that I'm stuck. But you're not stuck in this situation. The ancestors saying, release the idea of being stuck with this hangman card here. If you feel stuck, or if someone is trying to hold you back, release that person that may be trying to hold you back. It could be a lot of things, but they want you to seek them for sure. Okay, Monet says okay. Yeah, it's coming. When you get a card like this, they're saying we know what you want. We know, and we know how to get it. And so it's going to have to do something with you, the way you believe and the way you act, and then making sure that you're acting in alignment with what you actually believe, okay? All right. It's coming. Things are going to start manifesting faster and faster, guys, as these frequencies are coming into the planet, especially with 3IATLAS, okay? I feel it. I'm experiencing it. It's getting easier. It's starting to feel fun. You know, life is starting to become exciting. And it's just easy, guys. They want us to know how easy it is, especially for those of you that came to TikTok because you want to make money on TikTok. Is anybody in this room that wants to make money on TikTok? That's why you're here. Let me know. You can just drop a 1 in the chat. Monet says, okay, it makes sense. All right, we got some 1s. Yeah, we got some 1s. All right, there you go. Okay, so if you want to make money on TikTok, then make sure that your actions are aligning with your beliefs. Your actions should be showing that you want to make money on TikTok, and be consistent with it, and don't second guess it. Don't doubt it. Don't get overwhelmed. Don't get stressed out. Don't get tired. Don't allow your mind to think those thoughts. If you're tired, then go to sleep. Take a nap. Do sacred bathing. Do spiritual healing work. Do balancing work. Do yoga. Do lift weights. Do the different techniques that's necessary for your body to feel good. If you're mentally and emotionally stressed and drained, then attend to those needs. Give yourself the time and the space that you need to take care of yourself. But don't alter your determination and your focus to commit to your goal. Okay? Does that make sense? Right? Are you guys with me on that? Look, guys, we made it to 52,000 likes. Thank you for those of you that are committed to liking this live stream. It is the heartbeat of our tribe. It keeps us going. Dr. Davis said yes. Monet said yes. Okay. All right, here we go, guys. This is for Dr. Davis. We're going to pull one card for Dr. Davis just to get a general message from the ancestors, what they're wanting to communicate. Dr. Davis says, I'm here. Appreciate you guys. Okay, let's go. The ancestors know exactly which card. The level-headed card came out here. The level-headed card came out here. And the freedom is on the bottom of the deck. The level-headed. I feel like you're being gifted. I feel like you're being gifted with this energy that's going to take you to the next level. The ancestors been saying that they're promoting you, that they're raising you up, that now's your time, that you're sitting on the throne of your kingdom, that you're building your empire. And it takes level-headedness to do that. And I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the download. I'm feeling the download. You're receiving the download. You're being empowered. Like, this is massive. This is major. You, Dr. Davis, you're so powerful. You came here to do something so exceptional and under the most extreme, excruciating circumstances because of the level of work and guidance that you came here to give. And you're being pushed in here from your heart. So the heart is being healed, you're leveling up, and the energy is being pushed up in here, and it's coming, and the level-headedness is coming in. Like, I'm waking up to it. Okay, I see it. Yes, I really. I'm that. Yes, me. Yes. Are you feeling that? I'm gonna get a little tarot just to. Are you feeling that energy? Dr. Davis is laughing. I feel it. Yes, okay. Wow, you're here for major, massive work. It feels so big. I'm feeling like multiple streams of income, like multiple businesses, like multiple, like management. Okay, I already do. Okay, all right. Well, it's gonna blow up then. You've been building now with this level-headedness energy coming in, you're being elevated to a level. So whatever you felt you were building now, get ready to funnel all other people in there that's necessary. That level-headed energy. Let's see what they say. They did say be wise. Stay balanced and stay in that knowing. This whole episode today, being here with this reading, could be part of your confirmation that it's not just you thinking that this is happening, like this is really happening, like you're about to be that person. I wanted to say multi, but I don't necessarily know what your income is, right? But it's about to multiply. But it is based on your level of self-knowledge and your willingness to separate from anything that wants to come in and lower your vibration or lower test your level-headedness. How am I going to respond to these outside forces? Because I already know they're not going to like it, and it's a test. It's a test of your wisdom and of your knowing of yourself. And you're going to pass it with this Magician card on your final outcome. This is it. You're the master. You're the master of your universe. Okay? And these, don't shoot the messenger guy. I can only say what I'm hearing. Peons. Your ancestors are your ancestors. So the way that they talk, the way that they communicate to you, it will trigger you an awakening within you that it's okay for you to say that these lower level aspects of yourself that are greeting you in the physical realm as people speaking down against you, or people testing you, or people working you, or whatever it is, they don't respect your power, your leadership, and your authority, is a test. Sweet Cereal said peons, ha ha ha. And Dr. Davis says, listen, you have no idea what we're going through right now, okay? But the ancestors do. And they're saying that stay level-headed, be wise, know who you are, know the power that you possess, know the position that you're in, that these outside forces are just your lower level aspects that need to be purged, that need to be cleansed, that need to be healed. The more that we heal, the less all that interference. I'm getting an ear pull. The ancestors are saying they want us to realize there's a level of consciousness, guys, that you can get to where you don't have all this interference, you don't have all this opposition, you don't have all this hardship. You don't. You can literally have fun. You can literally just sit back and just work your energy and work your magic. That's what you were meant to do. You got the connection to your higher self with the high priestess. And you got the magical power. Okay, you've got it. You got everything you need to be successful. That's success. That's the new earth reality. You're embodying all of this energy. This is the world card. The world is your oyster. Don't pay no attention. Don't pay no attention to it. Don't even. If you need to do a cleansing ritual, if you need to, purge, do a banishing ritual, something of that nature to heal those fallen ancestors. Because remember, the only people that can get close to you are in your soul group, in your soul family, part of your aura, part of your DNA, part of your ancestry. Are you guys following me on that? No boogeyman or vampire or demon can just come out of nowhere and willy-nilly mess with you. Okay, they're your ancestors. Some of them have fallen and they're part of your DNA, they're part of your energy, they're part of your chemical makeup, and they will manifest and incarnate in your reality and be part of your opposition, okay? And it's your job as a returning ancestor to be awakened to this opposition and know how to transmute that energy and sometimes even heal them. Because remember, when that dog came into my aura in that dream, that dog was healed just by being next to me. Know who you are. That's why they say bless them and curse not. Just bless them and just be the queen, the king, the emperor, the empress on your throne in your kingdom, and just bless and keep blessing and keep blessing and keep growing and keep raising and keep enjoying, okay? Dr. Davis. Thanks for the gifts, guys, that are coming in. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Melody, for all the roses and the friendship gift and joining the fan club. Thank you, Goddess of the Nine, for the Heart Me gift and for the 36 Go Popular gifts. Thank you so much. And for the greeting heart. I love that. And for the club cheers. Thank you, Goddess of the Nine. I lost my ability to do the sound effects, but thank you guys for everybody that is giving gifts and liking the live stream. We're at 56,000 likes. Thank you guys. Thank you, the 80s chick, for the rose. I appreciate you. And the gold boxing gloves. I appreciate you. Thank you for hanging out with us. I'm so happy you're here. Okay, I want you guys to all follow each other too. And follow me if you're watching and you haven't followed me already, please. Follow me, make me a friend, check out my videos. They're all for your benefit. Okay? All right. The 80s chick says hi. Yes, welcome, welcome. Man, I wish you were getting a reading today. I would love to give you a message. I'm always picking up energy. I'm always feeling you in the TikTok streets. Don't you want to get an ancestor message today? The 80s check said, me too. Ah. All right. Here we go. We'll be doing more messages. Help us meet our goal. We're doing hand hearts. And so the gifts are here. You can do any one of these gifts. For those that just joined us, if I haven't mentioned it,
This week, these are the gifts here. And I'm going to try to keep these the same for a while so we can get used to giving these gifts. But these are the gifts here. And I forgot that I closed it, but I just opened it for that person. So if you are here and you want a gift, you want a reading, if you give a gift now, I'll accept you as well. But I felt guided to do that. Okay, thank you for the hand heart, the 80s chick. We're going to add the 80s chick here. And I apologize for that. Thank you for the gifts. The 80s chick's giving more hand hearts. Appreciate you. Thank you for helping us reach our goal. We still haven't reached our goal, guys. For some reason, TikTok is cheating us on the gifts. But we need one more hand heart, guys, to meet our goal. If anybody wants to help us. Okay? Here we go. Monica, it's your turn. Okay. Monica said, ready to receive. Beautiful, beautiful. Love it. Love the energy. Love your support, too. Appreciate you. This is for Monica. So grateful. Remember, guys, if you weren't here earlier, check out the movie Cloud Atlas. Everybody in the movie had the comet tattoo. One guy had the comet tattoo on his head. So it is talking about 3IATLAS, okay? Here we go, Monica. Thank you for the heart puffs, the 80s chick. Okay, here we go. Monica, moderation and stop on the bottom of the deck. Moderation. Do all things in moderation. And there may be something that the ancestors are trying to get your attention. They want you to stop doing. Are you aware of that? That's pretty clear and cut right there. I know what I have to stop doing, and I'm stopping. Kind of. Okay, let's do some tarot. See if we can get closer in the general vicinity of what it might be. Thank you for all the gifts, the 80s chick. I appreciate you. Joining our fan club. Yay. Here we go. Monica, what is it that we need to be moderate with? I just saw a vision of that that sacred circle meetup that you mentioned. I feel like in some kind of way that was part of your ancestral message. Like there's something that the ancestors are trying to, or working, I'll just say working to bring you into an energy, and there may be something that you're holding on to. It feels like communication, moderation, pulling back your energy. It could be overindulgence. Stop. Okay. I just feel like they want you to be present more with this Four of Cups card here. They're wanting you to kind of focus more on what Spirit is trying to give you, and make sure that you're shifting in how you walk day to day. You are being empowered to have everything, be everything, and all of that stuff, but there's still like an old aspect of you. This page, it can stand for your inner child. And if there's something that you need moderation in, you can look to your inner child, because your inner child is going to overindulge in that area. So we would need to go deeper into this reading to see if it has something to do with the way that you eat, the things that you consume, and as opposed to letting some of those things go so that you can consume more of what the ancestors want you to consume. But sometimes when the ancestors trying to give us, see, that hand is coming from above and it has something for you there, but it may not be as interesting or as delightful or as appealing to the senses. So I am picking up something like that, but it's a radical change. It really does kind of feel like diet the more I look at it. A radical change with this tower on your pathway here. It's like, if you don't stop doing something, then where moderation was needed, then you may have a wake-up call here, is what it feels like. It's slow down, pay attention, listen to what your internal guidance is saying, override your inner child and discipline that person. Monica says, got it, okay? I was just trying to get into the vibration and the feeling of these signals and these messages that the ancestors are giving, and that's what it looks like to me. And it's like you're on restriction. So when the ancestors put us on restriction, they may restrict our diet, they may restrict our contact, they may restrict our ability, our money, right? Because we have to be ready for the next level up. And if they're pushing us up, the universe is pushing us up. We don't have a choice. Remember earlier in the readings, I was saying that the universe is forcing us up because these vibrations are coming in through the sun. They're coming in through 3IATLAS. They're coming in with a lot of other alignments. The ancestor said that we're in a galactic alignment here, a crossing, a time of great note in terms of prophecy. And so we don't get to choose anymore how much time we have left. Like, it's go time now. So if we're not going to discipline ourselves, restrict ourselves, and, do what our grown-up self is telling us to do, then we're going to manifest that in our reality as situations that wake us up, that make us realize it, that keep telling us you got to do this thing. Okay? Bobby says sometimes we get to high vibrational, they guide us to foods that will bring us back down as well. That's interesting, and that can be. And there's many reasons why things like that can happen. Sometimes you need to make contact with maybe people from the past that are ready now, that are not quite on that vibration, and the ancestors will lower your vibration so you can connect with these and be in the right state of consciousness to help them to heal or to guide them, or something of that nature. Or you could just fall. You could just lose frequency, lose vibration, and just fall down and start eating foods that the ancestors have already moved you away from. Okay. Monica says, I've been doing things I shouldn't. Okay. Bobby said, it's the balance. That's right. Stay balanced, guys. Good job. Okay. Very good. Thank you for liking the live stream, and thank you for pushing it up. We're about at 60K, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for everyone who is liking and helping us to get in that FYP and get more viewers, get more fans. Thank you so much. And thank you for sharing the live stream as well, for everyone who shared the live stream. Appreciate you. Okay. All right. Thanks, Monica. Is Donder still here? Sorry if I'm not saying your name right. Donder, are you still with us? Appreciate you guys. I'm going to pull one card. Is Donder still here? Okay. Is Donder here? No? Oh, I'm here. Okay, good. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you for joining us today. And thank you for the gift as well. Please consider becoming a fan or joining our super fan club. This message is for you. We're going to start with pulling one card and see what the ancestors want you to look at. See, generally speaking, guys. Donder says, thank you for having me. You're welcome. You're welcome anytime. Oh, we got one. Oh, Charisma. You are beautiful. Oh, you're beautiful. The ancestors love you. Yeah. You have ancestors that love you, with you, encouraging you, supporting you, protecting you, guiding you, telling you that you're beautiful, telling you to look in that mirror and realize your beauty. Yeah, you're precious. You're never alone. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Donder said full body chill, self-love. Bobby says self-love. Okay, let's see. Let's get a little bit more specific and see if we can see what this is. They want you to really tune into yourself. How beautiful you are. Remember, guys, that's all we really have to do to be high vibe, to see the ancestors, for third eye awakening, is just love ourselves. The scripture says, love your neighbor as you love yourself. Not love your neighbor and sacrifice yourself. No, that's not what it says. The more you love yourself, the more you can love others. But if you don't even know how to take care of your own self, how can you take care of anybody? It's going to be a rough ride. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Trust me, I know. Awakening. Healing. Healing the self, awakening to the self. So clearly here. Coming into really self-love and a self-appreciation and self-healing here. Yeah. And how you speak to yourself. Yeah. Self-defeating thoughts. Thing of the past going away. And even reflecting people that put you down or speak against you or don't support you or don't see the beauty within you is going away. Especially if it's in your family. Yeah. So a lot of indications here that maybe the way that you were raised, you had to learn to love yourself more and to put yourself first. But there's definitely an ending of that old element of you not being loved and appreciated the way that you should is coming to an end here. And the ancestors want you to know this. And that's why you're getting this message. They want you to see this and they want you to look forward to this with this death card here and this looking to the future here. It's over. And it's all just a matter of healing with this star card here in the challenge area. There's only one way to heal. You see this person healing here in the waters, in the healing waters. One person. It's not a group event. It's not a family event or a family affair, guys. It's you pulling away to yourself, caring for your own needs, connecting with nature, trusting who you are as a star. Okay? Trusting who you are, connecting to yourself, your higher self, and seeing the beauty that you have within. The ancestors are just confirming this message. Greetings, Jess. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Bobby says, I send healing and compassion and love. Aw, thank you. Yes. So Donder, the ancestors brought you here to let you know that you are being healed. That if there were anything in your energy field in terms of how you were raised or how you were treated or anything of that nature that needs healing, that healing is being done. And they want you to know this. Okay? Are you following me? Are you connecting with this? You're receiving support here in the spirit realm. This is angelic support, spiritual team support. 50% of the live goal just got completed. Aww. So, thank you, Jess, for the hand hearts. Aw, appreciate you. Okay. Jess, I just put you on the list. It's closed, but we still have more spots open. So we have 10 on the list, and the list is closed, guys. Donder says, thank you for the message. You're welcome. Jess says, okay, and thank you. All right. Okay, we need you guys to come early. We need you guys to come early. Okay, next on the list is El Chapo. El Chapo, are you still here? Thank you, Jess. Jess says, sorry, I'm working. Okay, I'm glad you stopped by. Appreciate you. Stop by. Okay, El Chapo. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to people popping in the room. I appreciate you guys. Okay. Jess says, appreciate you always. Thank you. You're welcome. Okay, we're going to go to the next person. All right, here we go. Thank you, El Chapo, for the gifts. The 80s chick. Is the 80s chick still here? Thank you for sharing the live, Jess. Appreciate you. We have 60,000 likes, you guys. Yay, thank you. Thank you for the likers. Appreciate you guys. It really does help, guys. Okay, here we go. This is for the 80s chick. Okay, intention. Be true. Woo, be true. And inner peace. Wow, what a combination. Intention, be true. I've been hearing you talk a lot about being true to yourself too lately. But inner peace is here on the bottom of the deck, so make sure that you're being true to yourself about how much peace it is that you really need and what that really looks like for you. And if you're actually getting it, even though you may be removing people from your life, even though you may be making more time and making more space for yourself, I still feel like there's a void there that needs to be filled with inner acceptance and love. And the more that you fill that space by making that time to really be in solitude and be quiet and take notes from your higher self. I see you taking notes from your higher self. I see you in meditation. I see you sitting down with a pen and paper nearby and tuning into yourself. And I see you releasing. See, there's something inside that needs to be released here for the inner peace to really come through, for you to really be true to yourself. I'm feeling something really deep coming up. Something that needs to be seen by you. Some part of yourself that needs to be loved. It's there, but it's deeper. It's deeper. It's a good cry coming up. A good cry. Because when you look at this thing right here that you know that you don't want to look at, this thing that you don't want to feel, because it's so painful, you got to cry that up, baby. You got to cry that up for that inner peace to really come in. Because you could even just sit there in meditation and you could sit there with your song bowl and pray. It's got to come up. It's almost like a ghost from the past, baby. A ghost from the past. Ancestral karma. Yeah. Just let it go. I'm feeling like with this Ten of Pentacles, I feel like it's family related. So I would say look back to your childhood. Something that you put on the back burner, a memory, an experience, and it wants to come up, and you may see it. You may see it in your outer world and being reflected in your family, things that you don't want to see, things that you don't want to deal with, you don't want to look at, and so you can cut them off. But after you cut everybody off, you still have the memories and you still have the experience and the energetic impression that was put on you. And the ancestor is saying that when you go into your meditation, focus on releasing that and letting that go, because as you let that energy go, you'll stop attracting other people like that. Am I making sense? I really feel like that's what the message is coming through with be true to yourself. The 80s chick said, yes, okay, I need to, all right. And that's where the inner peace is going to come in. So you've done a lot of the cutting cords, and you've done a lot of the isolating, and you've done a lot of the accepting. Now you got to do the releasing and the letting go of the energy and the pain and the crying and the sacred bathing, guys. Sacred bathing. I got rid of so much ancestral karma or family trauma, things that happened to me in the past, by getting my crystals and getting into the bath and blowing into my crystals. I don't have any good ones here, but I do have this rose quartz crystal. This is what happened to me. That's me letting go. This is what happened to me. That's me letting it go. And then you take that and you either dissolve it in some salt, some sea salt, or in some water, some holy water, okay? And if you want to just use a rock, you can just take an old rock and then you can throw it into the sea, you could throw it into the river, you could throw it into the lake, you can bury it, something like that. You move the energy. This is what Christ taught us, guys. When he cast those demons into the swine, he taught you take the energy out of the demon-possessed person, and then you put the demons into something else, okay? And then you bury them. That's what Jesus taught when he cast the demons out of that wild man that was living in that cave, okay? I think his name was Legion. Yeah, that's what that was. Old-fashioned hoodoo is what that was, okay? All right, let's get into it, guys. 80s chick about to start doing some old-fashioned hoodoo mama. I feel a hoodoo mama coming up. Okay, all right. Yeah, you was a hoodoo mama in a past life, I feel. Yeah, I'm picking up like some old, some grandma type of old soul energy coming up here. Yeah, for real. I've always seen that in you. So, yeah. You're probably melanated. And that's what a lot of melanated people don't know about unmelanated people, is that a lot of us were fully melanated in previous lifetimes. That's why you can't judge us, you can't accuse us, you can't say anything about our melanin, because melanin is part of our DNA structure. That's why we're all able to coexist here. So, okay, there you go. I'm wishing you the best, baby. I know it's going to happen. You're going to do a good release, and you're going to feel so much better. Okay? All right. The 80s chick said, I definitely feel like an old soul. You're welcome. Thank you for the hand hearts, Jess. Jess coming in with the gifts today's, guys. Thank you so much. Jess came in with the heart me gift, 8 Go Popular gifts, and 2 hand hearts. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Okay. Aww. Thank you again. More hand hearts from Jess. Appreciate you. Okay. Here we go, guys. This one is for Jess. Let's do it. Thank you for liking the live stream. We're up to 64,000 likes and counting. Whoever is liking the live stream, thank you, thank you, thank you. That like button is the heartbeat of our live stream. It means everything. It means everything. Thank you so much for your support, for your love. Okay, Jess, here we go. Jess popped in to get a message the ancestors have for you. Let's see what they have to say. Jess says, I'm ready. Here it is. We're starting out with one card first, just to get a general message from the ancestors, what they're focusing on, what they want you to focus on. Okay, one fell out. Digestion. Moderation. Okay, so this came up before, and I didn't know that it was the digestion mudra. I didn't know that. Okay, so with the fresh and clean card, the ancestors may be wanting you to look at your diet. I know that they're working with me a lot with my diet as well. So I'm definitely right now on a 21-day journey for abstinence. So I'm doing abstinence from alcohol and abstinence from coffee. And the reason being is because the ancestors do not want me to be codependent on anything. And if I use coffee as a stimulant, it's suppressing some natural ability that I have to be stimulated, to be motivated, to be energetic. And then not only that is it creating a dependency, but it's also messing up my metabolism and messing up my aura and my ability to connect and feeding into some lower consciousness, lower vibrational energies that need to be cleared from my system. So this is not for everybody. We're all at different points in our journey. But with me being pushed up into this higher consciousness field, it's putting a tax and a toll on my physical form. And the ancestors want my form to be in optimal condition, optimal power, to be able to channel the flow of these high vibrational frequency energies to manifest and to create effectively, meaning it's in harmony with my divine plan. It's in harmony with my desires and the things that I am working to attract, and manifesting it consistently over and over again. Our bodies have to be in optimal condition, guys. Okay? So Jess is saying, yes, I just started. Yes, coffee. I do Swiss water coffee decaf. Okay, good, correct. Okay, just stop drinking coffee. Let's see what the ancestors have to say in the tarot. It does feel like that with what you're saying and what's showing up in the energy and what I'm feeling, because I'm feeling so much better. I have not missed it. I can't believe I was so codependent on coffee, guys. Wine was easy. I like wine. I may be able to drink it in the future. I don't know. But now that I'm raising in consciousness, I can literally see what it does to my brain cells and what it does to my body. And I'm just learning to love and appreciate my body so much that I don't want to hurt it. I don't want to do anything to it. My organs are talking to me. I'm learning to love my organs on this journey. If you want to take a 21-day journey with me, Jess, or anybody, come to my website and book a 1-hour session with me, and I will give you a journey for free. Okay? I'll give you a journey. All right? Let's see what the ancestors have to say. Yeah. All my journeys are recorded. I record all of them. They're all recorded, and you get to listen and watch, and then I give you all the training and all the material that I learned on my journeys. Okay? All right, here we go. This is it for Jess. See what the ancestors are talking about here. Cleansing, detox, mental detox, and new way of being, new way of thinking. It's the new you. Keep going with this detox, because you're letting go of a certain way of thinking, a certain way of being. The coffee you is a different you than the uncoffee you. Are you seeing that? There's two different yous. I'm seeing the new me, which is the true me. The person who is not codependent on substances to cope with life, stress. It's a better me, guys. Definitely happy. Like I'm happier now. Jess says, yes, I am. Okay, all right. And so the ancestors are just encouraging you to stick with this new routine, with this Ace of Wands here. Okay, stick with it. It's new, it's vibrant, it's taking you to the true you, and it's going to lead you to more. So get ready, because you're being healed here. You're being healed of the past, of negative memories of the past. You're not even going to be thinking about those memories from the past anymore, because you're going to be making so many new memories with the new you. It's just a different level of consciousness, a different level of being. And there's also a little bit of negativity here as well, I'm picking up. Okay, negative thoughts. But these thoughts are established with this Queen of Swords, okay? So they could be very established thoughts that you have about the things that you decide to do, the way that you decide to be, and how that affects you internally, deep within. It's not in alignment with the true you. So make sure that that coffee you is, she's very hard, that woman, that coffee you. This uncoffee you is a softer you. It's the other side of you that you don't really get to show people. You know who I'm talking about? That soft you, that sweet, lovable you. Yeah, Jess says very true. Yeah, it's that one. So you're receiving guidance here with this information card. Okay, they're saying get ready for more. So this is a total shift, a total transformation. It's like a wave, like you're catching this wave of insight that's coming in. Even with 3IATLAS, it feels like, it really does feel like 3IATLAS here with this Ace of Cups energy. This is spirit moving. You see that hand is holding that cup, okay? This is like incoming energy, very spiritual. Bring it into true Jess. Bring it into true Jess. Everything that's not like the divine, everything that's not like her true self now is being released. And she's given the power to let it go. It's all coming in, and she's releasing. She's working with it. She's working with it. She's going with it. She's running with it. Go, Jess! I'm so proud of you. Jess is doing it. Yeah. But they're saying that it's not going to be that easy all the time, okay? It's not. Jess says very on point. It's not going to be that easy all the time, okay? Once this wave, guys, we're going into the fall. We had a high summer. Right now, 3IATLAS is here. It's behind the sun. The sun is letting off big, giant CMEs and whatnot. But when these energies start to fall down, when you start to get down into November and get down into December, everything that these frequencies have been developing in us and building in us need to be established. That's why we do 21-day journeys. That's why we do these projects, because they consistently, over and over, day after day, focus on one thing, and that's you. And if you would do that, instead of worrying about what's going to happen in the outer world, you will see by the end of the year, you will be in your true power. You will be in your true self, because you never stop focusing on you. And that's what I feel like the ancestors are saying to Jess with this ride it. This is like riding that wave like a soldier on a mission, riding every day. Focus on me, focus on letting go, focus on going up and up and up. Jess is leaving, y'all. She's leaving the lower world. See her now, because you ain't gonna see her in your stream, in your feed. She's gonna be gone. Okay? Here we go. Jess says correct. Okay. And Bobby says lots of light codes are coming in. That's right. Thank you for that. Okay, I think Jess is filling me on this. Bobby says, how you treat your temple of God is how you treat yourself. That's right. That's right. And it's a journey, guys. Trust me. I used to smoke cigarettes. I feel like that was the worst thing I ever did. I used to drink to excess sometimes and embarrass myself, and I realized I don't like drinking, and I embarrass myself, so what's the point in doing that? So I cut down on that and learned how to be balanced, okay? But it took me years. It took me years, and now food is making us very imbalanced, guys. These processed foods and these preservatives are causing people to act out. You wonder why you see people acting out? Like, I see a lot of people, these people putting these videos on of people acting out, like on the train, on the subway, in the store, in the supermarket, on the streets, in public, on the road. People are raging, and they're out of control mentally and emotionally and hormonally, and a lot of it is because of what they're consuming. And remember, in the movie, in Cloud Atlas, make sure you see that movie, Jess. We talked about it, And watch the live stream playback too. Go to the website, priestesssegment.com/superfans, or hit the drop down menu and then check out the playback, and then also check out the video of the week, the magic training video. But in this movie, the ancestors say that they started feeding the people to themselves. Okay? They started feeding them. Oh my goodness, guys, look who just came in the room. Anna Epps just came in with a galaxy. Wow. Thank you so much. Wow. Look at how we're coming in, you guys, and look at how we're going out. You guys, thank you so much for that wonderful gift, and thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you so much. Hey guys, we're supposed to be closed here. And we're about to leave. So I want to go ahead and let everybody go now. Okay? 80% of our live goal is completed. Thank you for the hand hearts. Jess, appreciate you so much. Thank you, guys. I just feel like I just have to ask, though, Anna, do you want me to do a read before we close out? These are super fans, guys. I do feel like I have to honor them. I do. And I don't mind staying. I don't mind staying a few minutes if you want, Anna. You said nope. You're good. Is that NOP? Thank you for liking the live stream. We're up to 68,000 likes. Sweet Cereal says, you're so sweet. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. I really do. I really do. The Superfan live stream, I want that one to go beyond 2 hours. This one here on Fridays is for everybody, and I would like to keep it at 2 hours. But if you guys can't make it and you come late on Sundays, we could stay. Okay, I'm going to extend the time. So we'll start with 30 minutes and we'll start this Sunday, okay? Mrs. Epps, I think you said you're okay on the reading today. Is that correct? Thank you so much for the beautiful gift. Okay, Jess. Jess says, I appreciate you. I appreciate you too. And that was a powerful reading. That was really powerful. So thank you for letting me share that and read your energy like that. I'm proud of you. I am. I'm proud of all of you guys. Everybody that is supporting the live stream, watching even, you know, I'm a different kind of energy. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. You know, I'm here representing the angels and the ancestors. I'm on my journey just like you. I'm still learning. I'm still growing. Not everything I say and do is perfect, but, you know, it's my intention is to do my best and to demonstrate for you guys what it looks like, what it feels like to be in harmony with nature, to be in alignment with the Most High, to be in connection with your angels and your ancestors, and to manifest with using your creative power, the way that we were created to create. And so if I could spend the rest of my life doing that, then what am I doing? Me. I'm just doing me. So that's what the ancestors have me here for, is just to demonstrate how to do you. And that's all you need to do, okay? Just do you to the best of your ability and keep growing and keep shining. Love you so much. Ooh, I'm so proud of you guys. Thank you, everyone who joined, everyone who became a fan. Thank you to all the super fans that showed up today. I appreciate you. Thank you for all the gifts, and thank you for all the likes. It really means a lot. We're at 68K. We almost made it to 70K. For all I know, we did make it, and we're just not being able to see that. But it's all good, because it's a beautiful experience, and I'm so grateful to be here with you. So with that being said, I'll close the live stream, and I'll see you on Sunday. Have an amazing weekend, guys. Don't forget to add me as a friend, okay? Follow me. Love you guys.